Hey everybody, I know that you have probably heard a lot about the wildfires in Maui. I was at, I just want to share that I was actually talking to a friend who works out there in the grief space. Her name's Carole, and she runs an organization that helps grieving children and grieving teens with, peer-to-peer support, with activities, with groups, and we were just talking about sending me over there to do a training with her staff and volunteers. And I kid you not, 2 days after that, the fires happened, and her grief center is in Maui. And I was really sad and really devastated. At first, I was scared that she was not okay. And to get her message that she is really relieved me. But also, I want to help. And rightfully so, a lot of the resources and energy that we're going to go toward helping me fly out there to Hawaii are being redirected to relief efforts. They've been doing grief relief care events where it's a fun day for children and families to be there and be together again. So a lot of families have been dispersed, redistributed, relocated, displaced into different schools and shelters. So Carol and her team are creating days where they can come back together, face paint, have fun, do the fun things that we want our kids to be doing in the summer, but also having a space for the adults to speak with someone about their feelings and their grief and how to support their kids through it. So I asked, hey Carol, how can I help? I want to still help. Just, you need to come over. And I realized as she is working so hard with her team, and her team is making posters of this event, trying to attract these families to come, thinking about logistics and busing them in, they grieving too. They're from Maui. They're from Hawaii. And even though perhaps their own home was not destroyed because they're not in West Maui, it doesn't mean they're not grieving. They're grieving as they're trying to help people grieve. So I think now my trip out there is going to have an added purpose of relieving the relief workers. Imagine how quickly Carol and her team are going to burn out. One of her volunteers that I met at a training session was just asking for help for a poster. And she also mentioned in a second email, she just found out one of her relatives' body was found because she was missing. I just told her, please stop making this poster and go be with your family. Please take time to grieve, take time for yourself, take time for your emotions and process through. I can't imagine what it feels like to lose everything all at once in a day. So there's a lot of new things, new beginnings, piecing together life again. And I asked, how can I help? And she said, come, that's how you can help. I can raise funds. What do you want to do with the funds? Come, use it so you can come and help. And I do want to go there. I want to relieve her of all of the hats that she's wearing. I want to relieve the relief workers so that they can grieve and take a break for themselves so that I can hold space for them. Because as much as I am saddened for them, I'm saddened by what I see and what I hear. I'm not as directly affected, and I can be there in a position to better help, in a stronger position to look at what needs to be done, what doesn't need to be done, so that they can have time, that they can have space to just feel and just to be. Which is why I am starting this Aloha Fund with my nonprofit, Rooster and Hen Resources. And I know that we think Aloha in Hawaii means, hi, how you doing, what's up? It actually doesn't mean that. It means something way more deep and more beautiful. And lots of things get lost in translation, and I am not native Hawaiian, so I'm not going to know. But what I've heard and what I've understood as aloha is a word that encompasses love, compassion, peace, and kindness, where ha really means like breath almost, and alo means like life. So it's like the breath of life. So when you say that to someone, you're saying, I'm regarding you so well. I want to give you life. I want to be there for you. I want to help you in exchange for really nothing, no obligation. So I want to wish upon you peace. I want to give you kindness. I offer you love without wanting anything in return, no obligation. And I really think that is what Rooster Hen tries to do in all of our efforts. I also want to do that for my friend Carole and her team and the people of Maui. So I want to get there, and I hope you can also show your aloha spirit by contributing to help Rooster Hen get out there. Thank you so much. I'll have links below about Carole's organization and also more about how to help. Aloha.